Welcome to today's Ukraine war update for June 3, 2026. Ukraine took the war to the Baltic overnight. President Zelensky confirmed strikes on several high-value targets deep inside Russia's northwest, including the largest oil terminal in St. Petersburg, which caught fire after a drone attack, targets at the Kronstadt naval base just off the city, and an industrial site in the Tambov region. St. Petersburg sits around 1,000 kilometers from Ukrainian-held territory, Russia's second city, on the Gulf of Finland, long treated as safely out of reach. That assumption is gone. Of 198 drones Russia launched at Ukraine the same night, air defense downed 189. But the story of the night was the fires on Russia's own coast, not the drones over Ukraine. 1,130 Russian troops killed in a day. 60 artillery systems destroyed, the fifth straight day at 50 or above. The number that jumps out is cruise missiles, 40 intercepted or destroyed in 24 hours, well above the usual handful, a sign of the scale of Russia's recent missile salvos. Drone losses again, near 1,900 for the day. Compared with this week's mass salvos, the night over Ukraine was lighter, 198 drones, with 189 brought down, a 95% interception rate. The harm was still real. In Kherson, an elderly woman was killed and 6 others wounded. In the Kharkiv region, 11 people were injured across Kharkiv city and 19 surrounding settlements. 1 civilian was killed in Donetsk region, and 2 men were wounded in Odessa. A quieter night by this war's grim standards, but not a safe one. On the ground, 263 clashes were recorded, with Huliaipole and Pokrovsk again the most active sectors. The notable shift is in the analysis. Observers now say Ukraine's defense forces are starting to gain the tactical initiative in places, rather than simply absorbing Russian assaults. The map is still nearly frozen, but for the first time in a while the momentum reads as Ukraine's. That wraps up today's update. If you found this useful, press the like button and subscribe in order to support this channel. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.